Hello everybody. So today we're going to take a big step on this chopper build. So if you guys have been following the shorts, this is the frame I've been messing with, just finished up the paint and everything on it. I got the motor back maybe like a week and a half ago. We're now ready to throw everything in here and fire it up for the first time. So that's the objective for today. So we got the motor sitting over there. Again, if you haven't been following, 93-inch shovel, big bore stroker, Andrews cam, head work done. Should be pretty rowdy. We're gonna slap that in the frame along with this ratchet top over here. Wheels, suspension. We'll turn it into a roller and then make it where it's, more usable. And that's all I really want to get accomplished today. I want to hear that motor run. So follow along. Okay, guys, I had to do a voiceover just while I was assembling the bike. I just strapped the GoPro to my head and I was jamming out to music the whole time, and YouTube and this, that, copyrights, blah, blah, blah. So big ticket items out of this. Uh, First thing we're gonna put on is we're gonna get back to a roller. So front end, there's a 39 mil front end. We get all that stuff together. Big ticket items for the motor and the transmission. I'll just talk through some of the major stuff we did. So huge shout out to Thomas over at Darkside. He's down here in Ladson, South Carolina. He built this whole stroker motor for me. The motor originally came in, I don't know if you look back maybe like 2 videos ago for some of my long forms. This was the set of 2 bikes I pulled out up in Gaffney. So this motor was originally a stroker. So the crank, rotating assembly, all that's the same. And it was originally a big bore, but it had some major issues with the pistons. They told me it had a torched head gasket, and they were not lying. It ate the head, it ate everything. So I knew the whole top end had to be completely redone with this. So we bought new cylinders, new pistons. I took a set of heads that I had sitting on the shelf that were in pretty good shape. They're 1980 model heads. So he did a bunch of port work and everything to that, and then matched them to the 450 lift Andrews cam that we have. So I've got all brand new valves, kibble white, retainers, all the good stuff in the heads. And then he port matched the intake to those. So the motor is set up very nicely. The transmission is again from a previous build. I rebuilt it. It's got a new main shaft, bushings, bearings, all that sort of stuff. All that's been redone. The rest of the bike is a mix match of most of the stuff I got from up there, honestly. The frame is different. I got that in Florida, but the wheels are from up there in Gaffney. And I tried to do some of the little cues back to how this guy had it set up. So that's why I've got the S&S intake on it with his design and everything he did. I'm just trying to do a little bit of a vibe to get the same sort of feel out of this bike. Um, I've never really built one with mag wheels before, so I'm learning some stuff out of this, and I'll explain all that later on in some shorts or whatnot. But hopefully, you guys enjoyed this portion. I'm sorry I had to do a voice overlay of the whole thing, but now we're gonna get ready and we're gonna fire this thing up. So we'll see how many kicks it's gonna take. Everybody, figure out in the comments what you're thinking, and let's see this thing go. All right, guys, we're going POV style on this one, and the fan's on because it's hot out here. I know I have put gas in the tank, checked for power, we got spark, everything else is good. I pumped it a couple times. We're gonna give her a couple prime kicks with the choke on, gas on, and we're gonna hit her and see what she does. All right, let's see what happens. I do not like this kicker. I don't like this kicker at all. Okay. We're swapping the kicker. I do not like it. I think it did cough at the end. So hopefully we're close. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now I got a good kicker. I want to see what she does. Maybe he doesn't want the choke. Oh. Okay guys, so I think that's where we're gonna call it for here. So we know we got a powerhouse motor. This thing's ready to run. Trans has all been through. I've got to finish up a few things back here, you know, finish up the fender, mount everything up. I have currently absolutely 0 brakes, so that is, I mean, kind of an issue, sort of an issue. But they just get in the way anyway. But I am gonna have to resolve some of that, sort out a couple other things, make some other bungs and spacers, get the exhaust all mounted the way that I want. Do like the mid pegs. I just love the way those feel. And we're gonna change the bars out. I'm gonna make a set of T-bars. Thinking I'm gonna use, I don't know where it is now, somewhere over here in this pile of awesomeness. But this old 2-piece bar riser, and just weld on some extensions, maybe put it up like right here and then just run a set of drag bars. I think that'll look pretty sweet. But that's what we're gonna call it for today. So she runs pretty good, and just a little bit more work and we'll have this thing out here blasting around.